And I think like obviously with Shopify, I guess this is a question for you, but like how much would you say for a beginner that hasn't really fucked around with ads that much, like on Facebook and that? Like how much would you say you'd have to put into a pot on the side of money to just push it into ads?
So normally it depends so much. If it's like pure Shopify dropshipping, that doesn't really take as much time as like a brand. But in terms of like money, it's kind of the same to get the kind of ball rolling. It's going to be like 1 to 3K, really, like 1,000 to 3,000, really. But then that comes with like a time commitment more than anything else. Because with Shopify, especially with brands, like you can spend a good 20 hours finding the product, building the website, building the video creatives, photo creatives. You're really putting effort into it. You can spend 20 hours like nothing. And then if you test it, maybe you're going to only spend £100 testing it, but it's just the time commitment takes so much. You've really got to be on the ball with everything as well. So it's more that, but then once you get the ball up and rolling, like 1 to 3K, let's say you spend 2K, found like a really good winning product, you're making like 40% net margin, just like first week of testing, you're scaling it a little bit, you need cash flow.
Yeah.
That's the one thing is you do need cash flow because just like with Etsy, to be honest, the holds of Etsy are actually better than with Shopify sometimes. But it's like you need that cash flow because then it's a lot more complicated. It's like cash flow cycles and it's like, okay, if you're buying bulk products, like you kind of know about it. It's like you're buying bulk products, you got to buy it. If you're doing sea shipping and they have to produce it, you've got to buy it 3 months in advance before you even sell it. So you've got to have all that fucking money before they even sell it. So if you want to have a big Q4, you've got to spend a fuck ton. Like if you want to do 100K in fucking November and it's like 30% cost of goods, you got to spend that 30K 3 months before Black Friday to actually have the stock there. And then by Black Friday's come, you're like, fuck, like I could have done 300K rather than 100K, but I don't have the product. So it's like, that's a big thing later on in the journey, but really in the beginning, it's like 1 to 3K. That's really what I would say.
So would you say like would it be best as a beginner to like focus on just like trying to find that product that you can sell well for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
To be honest, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's better for a beginner to focus on just pure Shopify dropshipping and just trying to make some money somewhere.
And you understand it as well, I guess.
You kind of understand it a bit more. You understand kind of just the pure metrics. You understand kind of conversion rate optimization. You start to understand the video ads, photo ads, and then you get a bit of a better idea. And then it's like, okay, I can look at creating a brand because brands are very, very difficult to create because it's like there's so much money. You don't want to throw 20K at something when you have no idea what the fuck to do.